that's what I keep on saying till I lose my mind. Feel like a man in the sea breeze, shine like a moon in the last sky. Can you believe it till the end of your life? Go with some ducks into a room, that's enough for satisfaction. Already know how to have fun, no need of explanation. What's it worth of nothing? What's it worth of nothing? Surely that doesn't matter. Storyteller. What's it worth of nothing? What's it worth of nothing? Oh no, it doesn't matter. So we will never lose. That I can never be taller. That she'll love some another. Just cause you think you know me, don't try to change my mind. Happiness of singing newborn. All future that could be dream of. Everything will be judged by our mortal life. Go with some neighbors in the hills. Great papers that I need to fold. Don't mind if we make a mistake. Now don't tell that hell I love. What's the worth of nothing? What's the worth of nothing? Please spread these words forever. Storyteller. What's the worth of nothing? What's the worth of nothing? How can it not matter? The soul we lost one by one.
Previously on Honkai Star Rail.
Oh god, I remember now. Man really said, "Hey fam, help me forward this link." That would have been that's death right there. Sushan. Just like you're not particularly happy to see us.
I like your sense of humor, benefactors. Of course I'm happy to see you.
She's loving this. I can almost hear her whispering, "Come and get me."
See that's a pretty good impression.
Back to the episode.
She's just showing off with some big fancy words. Even my sympathesia beacon can't make sense of what she said.
If the method of my speech is offensive to you, you need but say.
Look, speak dumb bitch
We
language,
received an
please.
assignment from General Jing Yuan to arrest the Stellaron Hunter. Thank you, Diviner, for coming to our aid, but we must escort the fugitive to the General.
Essential. I hold a proclamation from the General here, if you care to see. Upon detaining the Stellaron Hunter, questioning and all further arrangements are to be undertaken by the Divination Commission.
Alright then, do what you gotta do then.
Did the General just spare us a walk with Kafka? I knew he was a good guy.
Understood. However, the General promised that all intel would be shared with us. We have a right to know anything that Kafka divulges.
Oh? That guy. Can I go one day without him throwing me under the...
We won't make things any more complicated than they need to be. We just want to listen in on the questioning.
Look at what being all
Very
assertive
well.
and shit.
Urgency demands fluidity. The three of you shall accompany me to the Divination Commission. Can't we do the questioning here? The Stellaron Hunters are slippery. What if she makes a break for it?
Then just bust her kneecaps. That should do the trick, shouldn't it?
While I
you
am
guys up
here,
for this?
she will not escape. Only the Divination Commission has the methods to make her talk and bring the truth to light. The time has arrived. We must depart. Please proceed.
Omnissiah. Oh, it's not the
Let's
Omnissiah, it's the
disembark here,
Omnissiah.
benefactors.
I've been liberated from us, team.
I may live in relative seclusion, but I can recognize my own territory. Why did you bring us here? Does this look like the Divination Commission to you?
Took you till now to realize that?
Think you can order me around? You dare to order me? I sense filthy sorcery!
What you mean, The fuck are you
I
talking
heard the
about?
Xianzhou can tell your fortune. Is that how they do it? Anyone can count on their fingers.
The connoisseur appreciates the artistry, and the layman enjoys the show. This might be the quantum entanglement you hear about in stories.
That's been out of fashion for hundreds of Amber eras.
Really, man? I'm fucking old school
I just
then.
performed some quick divination, and the hexagram is consistent with our current predicament. The Starskiff cannot take us to the Divination Commission today.
If destiny can't propel me forward, I'll be the one to push destiny.
To have this prisoner speak, the Commission must resort to unconventional means, the nature of which is confidential and cannot be disclosed. Forgive me. But I can assure you that the questioning will not begin until you arrive, even if that means wasting precious time. I have appointed someone to wait for you in front of Exalting Sanctum Plaza. Once we've consolidated our internal affairs, you will be brought into the Divination Commission. Please be patient. I think I offended someone again.
You always have a habit of offending people, March. It is true. You're a true connoisseur at the offensive line. Someone had to put her
You
in her
do it
place.
next time. I'm tired of being the villain.
It's just a role you were born with.
Don't
March.
take it to heart, March. Miss Fushen seems like a reasonable lady.
I thought she was pretty icy.
Coming from six-faced ice girl, that's funny. Ha ha ha. Some people are not what they seem. I'm sure she's just putting on a tough front. As icy as Don.
Don Hung's not icy. He's nerdy.
Okay, enough chit-chat. I reckon the Divination Commission
Okay,
could be a
Dad.
while. Let's take a look around.
Should we look around?
Look at this ominous ass music.
What's going on with him? What is that?
Oh, what? Why'd you bring him to the center?
Everybody stay back!
Oh, look, it's Bailu.
Give him this medicine and make him lie down! I mean, make them lie down!
See, I would've gotten Blade if it wasn't for Bailu, so
I owe this to a
I'm
solitary
indifferent.
rose. Stand proud, Sukuna. You are strong.
Y'all can just yeet her to a window somewhere. Don't kill her, because, you know, she's a little one, but still.
Wretched. Flee!
That'll teach you a lesson. Ready to lie down now? Thanks for helping to stabilize the patients. Your assertive sedation techniques are quite effective.
Why, thank you for praising our special sedation techniques. It worked on Kokoli, although it was a permanent sedative, but it worked. Call euthanasia, but still.
Sedation techniques? Does she mean beating people up?
However, these Cloud Knights were already sick, and now they're injured too. I've got to bandage up their wounds, realign their bones. Ugh, as if I didn't have enough on my plate.
Yeah, I think we sedated him a little too hard. Aren't you a little young to be realigning bones?
Where did you come from, little one? Is your dad around?
I don't have a dad.
Awesome.
What about your mom?
I don't have a mom either.
Awesome.
I get it. You think because I'm small, I must be a runaway child. Welcome to the Xian Show, my short-lived outsider friends. Appearances can be deceiving here. The Vidyadhara race is self-reincarnating. No dad required.
Oh. So you just been reincarnating yourself over and over
I've been
again?
studying the art of healing ever since I cast off my old shell. You're looking at a recognized, practicing, dedicated doctor.
Bellabog kids are making snowmen, while children here are writing prescriptions.
Things
Damn.
haven't been very peaceful in the lawful recently. Make sure you don't... Well, seeing as you saved me just now, if you're unlucky enough to acquire any breaks or sprains, I'll treat you for free. As for medicine, I'll give you a 20% discount.
Alright, you better not buy Shumi and make that 20% discount like fucking $20 million or some shit. That doesn't sound very free. Yeah, free healthcare doesn't exist
Do you
here.
have any idea how many people on the law floor are waiting for an appointment with me? You should count this as a blessing. If I hadn't left my purse at home, I wouldn't have to... Enough of that. I have patience to see.
Yeah, look at that dragon tail. I wonder if you chop it off. Okay, like if you chop it off, could you like cook that shit and it like rolls back? I'm sorry just saying that, Bailu. It's just curiosity. I just say what's on my mind, okay?
If you feel unwell, please report to the Realm Keeping Commission as soon as possible. We have doctors from the Alchemy Commission here who will see you free of charge. Oh, we will be distributing a bag of protein rice and emergency medicine to each of you. You can collect the supplies from me in person, or the Commission can deliver them to your door.
Hello, I'm here to... No. I'm not gonna stoop as low as taking out stealing rations, alright? Thanks for everything you're doing.
I want to say it's all in a day's work, but I've been here for 12 hours already. When will this end?
I still got the rice. I'm a foul organism. Hey, Don. What happened? I'll pretend that you replied, I'm okay. It's a long story. I'm at the Cloud for with Cloud 9. I'll join you when I come out. By the way, the Express is fine. I came here by myself. I'll talk about it later. I'm very interested. Considering you said that we were in grave danger. What the fuck does this mean? Considering that you say that we're in grave danger, I think you should, say it as soon as you have the possibility, which is now.
What the fuck keeps messaging me? Greetings, Master Diviner asked me all to wait for you. It's about time. Can't go, I'm busy right now.
What does that mean? It's just a picture. Are we supposed
Means
to
that the person's
meet
busy.
someone there?
Alright,
It's
Tingyun's
like
still
one
here.
of those messages a kidnapper sends in a horror movie.
You watch too many movies,
That's
Mom.
enough of that. Come on, let's go.
Okay, Dad. Fucking capitalism.
Hurry
I love
up,
it.
Chingchua. We'll be fossils by the time you're finished.
Oh, it's Xing
I heard there was a disaster in the Divination Commission's delve. I'm surprised you're in the mood to play right now, Qingchue.
Even if the sky was gonna collapse on the Divination Commission, the Master Diviner would be there to hold it up. What she lacks in height, she more than makes
Damn.
up for in stamina. Anyway, I didn't come here just to play. She ordered me to wait here for our guests. Time is precious. I'm simply multitasking.
It's the place in the photo, all right. Is this a games parlor? What kind of problem can they possibly be facing?
Isn't this hand a problem? I have the worst luck. Oh, hi there! I can tell just by looking at you that you're the Divination Commission's guests.
Oh, I like her clothes. Did you bring us here just for this? You know how long we've been waiting. You don't want the Master Diviner to know you've been stacking off, do you? You've been waiting for like a few seconds.
I know, I'm sorry. I was going to wait for you by the statue, but... Ah! Triplet! But folks from the Realm Keeping Commission descended on the area. It's too loud over there now. Pass! So I thought to myself, wouldn't it be better to meet somewhere quieter? More of a kind! And wouldn't that be more fun, too? Better to show you the real Exalting Sanctum and introduce you to a true Xianzhou pastime, Celestial Jade. Ha! Victory!
Wait, the Eon?
Now that my wish has been fulfilled, there's nothing holding us back. Follow me, honored guest.
Alright, let's go.
I must apologize for your long wait, honored guests.
It wasn't too long. Seeing your enthusiasm for this Celestial Jade game has stoked my curiosity.
I'm glad to hear it. You clearly have excellent taste. If you're interested, I can show you how to play. It's great fun.
Sure.
Mr. Yang, is this really the best time?
Oh, come on, let Dad have some fun, Marge, alright?
Ah, look. Is that a...
It's an ancient tree. We call it the Ambrosial Arbor. It was once the Xianzhou Lafu's prized treasure.
I didn't
Why
know the
once?
Skyfaring Commission were history buffs. Not bad. Younger generations usually don't know much about it. It's said that the Ambrosial Arbor is an ancient remnant from when the Xianzhou roamed the ether. From a distance, it looks like half a tree stump. But according to records of the early nation, in its prime, it wound into the heavens and from it celestial bodies hung.
Meaning?
It means the tree was as tall as the sky and stars hung from its branches.
Thank you for dumbing it down for me, Dad. I would have thought it was planets.
So, how big was it? Bigger than the Express? Bigger than Herta Space Station? No, that can't be right. Stars hung from its branches. Then, how did it fit in the Xianzhou?
Fitting it, obviously. Deadly energy in the spaceship fits this description.
Those are metaphors. You shouldn't take poetry so literally.
And that's why I will never get into poetry, because I take things too literally sometimes.
Just a heads up, please don't go running off once we're inside. You may be the Master Diviner's guests, but she hates people who don't abide by rules and regulations. Oh, and people who ask too many questions, not to mention... Please, don't push her buttons.
We're just here for the questioning. We'll leave as soon as it's over.
Hi, guys.
So strange.
Oh, let me guess, the gate isn't working?
I don't understand. It's never been locked before. And no one told me to take a key. Hey, I know the food here sucks, but that's no reason to shut the gate on our guests.
Are you really from the Divination Commission?
Is it possible you were
No way.
fired?
She's already demoted me to managing the repository. What else does she want from me? There's no need to panic, okay? This isn't the only entrance into the Divination Commission. I know an emergency exit. Here it is.
You seem familiar. Is this where you come to avoid doing work?
You're pretty sharp. Divination Commission staff call this the loafing gate. When there's nothing to do, we often sneak out from here and spend a few hours lazing around outside.
Hours?
A few hours?
Now, fuck the private sector.
Do you have any vacancies?
Ugh, Stellaron corrosion. What's going on? Great.
Bust that
This
shit
gate
down.
won't open either. You've kept the Master Diviner waiting. No doubt she'll blame unreliable Qingzhe for messing up once again.
I knew I'd offended that diviner. That's why she sent this girl to help us.
Miss Qingzhe,
Damn.
if you don't mind, may I take a look?
Huh? Oh, no need. Actually, I was just being polite. I don't see why not. Let me show you. This thing is pretty fun. Wow, you're amazing, Mr. Yang. You handled that well
That
for
I
an
am.
outsider. I officially
I'm not.
hand over the title of Keeper of the Loafing Gate to you.
Anyone here surprised? Anyone?
Here comes trouble.
Hello, sir.
Can't we run around to them for a change?
This is the Matrix of Prescience, a large-scale Jade Abacus calculation terminal. It's the pride and joy of the Divination Commission.
We've heard the term Jade Abacus a few times now. Would you mind explaining what it is, Miss Qingzhe?
A Jade Abacus is just... A jade abacus.
So it's a jade
The
quantum
matrix of
computer.
prescience here as an example. As long as sufficient information is provided, it can answer questions on anything. From the evolution of natural phenomena to the metabolism of living things. They say the theory behind the symbols was handed down by Noose, the Wisdom Walker. The principles are so profound that in the Divination Commission,
Noose.
only the Master Diviner truly understands them.
So they're computers. So they're just microchips.
Seems like it. But Jade Abacus does sound a lot better.
I'm gonna be real with you. Put some walls, man.
Diviner Fu, how are things progressing?
Say he wanted to get his junk down jiggler snack up ate it and fought with not on C's. Babe boy said align my jiggle.
And for those who don't speak Fu Shen?
It's an utter disaster. How's that for a Divination Commission fortune?
But you're Fu Shen, the seer. The boundless, omniscient. Bringing luck and avoiding misfortune is your strong suit, isn't it?
You don't need to flatter me, General. It's natural for fortune to fluctuate. There's no escaping it. The Divination Commission simply does its best to uncover the good and the bad and then make the right decisions. We have no magical means to turn the tide.
And that is precisely why we need you in charge. When it comes to handling clairvoyant Stellaron hunters, who better than Fu Shen the Seer? As for reinforcements, you didn't think I'd be unprepared, did you? Look, help has just arrived.
Master Diviner, I brought you the guests. Though, it wasn't your order I received. So, General, even guests are on the payroll these days?
Well, since they're here already, I may as well make use of them.
Very well, then I'll keep this brief. The Divination Commission is currently understaffed. I need your help to restart the Matrix of Prescience space terminals
Understaffed.
and eliminate the Stellaron spirits along the way.
Y'all just can't be like my fucking museum. We're always staffed. We're never understaffed. Y'all fucking suck. Sorry.
Jing Chui will accompany you. She'll be in charge of restarting the terminal. As for eliminating the spirits... Psst.
I hath divined our future. We are destined to be errand runners. Forever.
Yay. Just say the magic word.
What? Which magic word?
Say it, Fu Shen.
The universal one? Please?
Say it.
Say it.
Please.
Good enough.
Yo, Big J.
It's been a
Big
while,
G
my
Wong.
astral guest.
Yeah, I had to raise my knees and everything. Hey, yo, Stella, what's up with you? Why? Damn,
Thanks to
Stella.
you, the Law Fu has successfully brought Kafka to justice.
You just had to be like that with genuine.
I am
Everybody else, you
truly
just gotta stand on it. With genuine, you gotta put
There
you gotta
hadn't
put
been
your
a
legs
single
like that.
Stellaron hunter arrest.
That should do it.
What? You just matched up those symbols. Is that it?
And I bet you need like a good engineering degree
The more
in order to get
complex
this
something
job.
is, the more important it is to keep it simple. Don't you think?
If it's so simple, why didn't your master diviner come and do it herself?
Yeah.
Maybe deep down she just wants to be lazy once in a while. Like me.
Oh, what the heck
What
is
is that?
this? It looks like a walking gate.
Take it easy. There's nothing supernatural on the Cianzhou. It's an arumaton. It's guarding the Matrix of Prescience. They're stationed at various strategic places.
I mean, just
I
climb
feel
over
like it needs a sign
just
saying
go to the side of the
mortals
stairs and
forbidden
climb
or
up it.
something. Are you sure it won't fly into a rage if we walk past it? We're here by order of the Master Diviner to restart the Matrix of Prescience. Friends, not foes.
Passage prohibited.
Good.
Arch, you should join the Divination Commission. Quick, do something!
Oh dear.
This storm
We've
shall
entered the
pass.
storm. To guard and defend. Crush them!
I have finished the task, Master Diviner.
Now, to interrogate Kafka. Those of you in the Corps may feel a few impacts.
A few Genshin impacts, some might even say. I know, I'm hilarious, I know.
Is this
Hey there,
really
Kafka.
necessary? I said I'd cooperate with you.
Damn, they even took your code and everything. This is... How
I
does it feel,
have no
Kafka?
interest in the words of wanted criminals, especially those skilled in the art of manipulation.
She's not gonna gaslight you. Man, being in a relationship with Kafka ought to be the most toxic
So,
shit ever.
say what you will. I'm here to witness the divination of the Matrix of Prescience.
Like, you want to leave, but you stay. You stay. Because a part of you just doesn't want to leave her. Because she'll say the most... She'll gaslight the fuck out of you. She will prod at your every insecurity, but then she'll prop you back up again, and she just puts you in a feedback loop. Like, she has you in her web. Like a spider, oh my god! Is it me or is it me or are is it mind self, or do her pupils appear to differentiated from the previous installment of her? Even that I couldn't say. Are her eyes different? There we go.
Then please, Master Diviner, witness my destiny.
She looks so tired all the time. She's cooperating a little too much here. I don't like it. You saw the most
Why you're here?
You saw some crazy sodomy, didn't you, huh?
Well, not what you were expecting.
I can't believe it.
She just gave me to buy some
But
lipstick.
the Matrix of Prescience cannot be wrong.
What did you see? Pull one over on us again?
Kafka has nothing to do with the Stellaron, but you. It's you.
What?
Absurd. I'd never have thought it.
What? I there's more Fush windows on the horizon.
Ask her yourself. Take as long as you wish.
Hi there.
I must report
Mom.
this to the General immediately. Please excuse me.
Alright.
You go ask her.
Hi. You
Hi
haven't
there.
changed a bit. I'm sorry you have to see me in such a sorry state.
Are you alright? Are you hurt? You don't look like you're in a sorry
Really?
state to me.
Well, that's good. I wouldn't want to affect your image of me. I didn't talk to you on the train because I knew you and I would get to talk alone here. Worth waiting for, don't you think? You seem to have a lot to ask me.
What is your objective? What did Fush
Elio
want
said
to see?
he foresaw 3 questions, but they would be the same in essence. If I were to hear one of them, I would then tell you the objective of this trip in all its detail. Since you asked one of the 3 questions, it means everything is going smoothly. Are you ready to hear my answer? Cienjo's Stellaron problem is not directly linked to us. But if you look at it from Elio's perspective, you can't say the Stellaron hunters are completely innocent. We foresaw all this long ago, but chose to remain indifferent until the time was right for us to get involved. Diviner Fu was surprised because she discovered 3 truths. 1. The Stellaron hunters are not enemies of the Xianzhou. You know this now, though you refuse to believe it. 2.
I mean, it's in
someone
the name,
else
Stellaron
brought
Hunters.
Stellaron into the Xianzhou and activated it. A result of both internal unrest and external aggression. Traitors on the Luofu and enemies from outside want to overthrow the Xianzhou. The Master Diviner is in a hurry to find the General, presumably to inform him of this fact. However, that's all the Master Diviner knows, because Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. He foresaw the Divination Commission using the matrix of prescience against me. To guard against setbacks, he ensured that I knew only what he wanted the Xianzhou Alliance to know in this moment. As for number 3, even in their wildest dreams, the Xianzhou Alliance could never have guessed it.
She's having a
If the
ballin' of a
Stellaron
time.
hunters aren't the cause of all this, then why are Blady and I even
Got the
here?
hoot and the holler. Blady.
We're here
Okay.
for you.
What?
Sounds
Why are we looking
ridiculous, doesn't it? It's no wonder Fu Shen doesn't believe it either. But the matrix of prescience doesn't lie. The answer is just that bizarre. The Stellaron hunters appearing here, Blady getting arrested, me being lured to the matrix of prescience. It was all to bring you, the Astral Express crew, to the Xianzhou. In the future that Elio chose, the power of the hunt is indispensable. And that's why the Astral Express crew had to come to the Luofu and achieve something important for the Xianzhou. You had to establish a connection with the Alliance.
Oh, cool, but
And
why?
that's why I had to trick you into coming here. I needed you to meet the Luofu's general in person and to help him resolve the Stellaron crisis. I needed the Alliance to owe you a favor. That way, in the future, at the most critical moment, the Xianzhou will offer you their help. What do you think? Surprised? The notorious Stellaron hunters did all that just to make you a hero of the Xianzhou? Quite the plot twist, don't you think? Like
Why are you
I
helping
said, Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. The
Why
future
is it
holds
behind
endless
you?
possibilities. Knowing the right thing at the wrong time could spoil all our hard work. There is only one thing I can tell you about the future.
Oh.
In the best and the worst cases, you will eventually have to face Nanook, the destruction.
Oh.
And when that time comes, you will need all the help you can get. It will be a brutal struggle of eonic proportions.
Oh, so I gotta... Oh, shit. I gotta face the eon of destruction.
Proportions that neither you, nor I, nor the Astral Express will ever be able to reach. In the vast majority of futures, that's when destiny ends. But if we follow Elio's plan, there may be a glimmer of hope on the horizon. You know, even eons can be killed.
Yeah, Machiavelli dead as fuck, you know that? In the meantime... a driller. And possibly her too, but she just disappeared. At the under end of the Lofu. I mean, we're in the border center, so...
Hey,
the other end we
Locha!
talked about.
You didn't finish telling us about the propagation. Keep going, it's interesting. So... Eons can die, huh? Weird. I thought they were invincible.
Wait, Tazaroth is dead?
Big boy says, "Jip align my jip with you." Mellow, who's smack? You want to get alcohol, burn, and some smack?
There is no true invincibility or immortality in the world. Such exaggerations are born of the perspectives of ordinary beings. Nonetheless, ordinary beings could not have orchestrated the fall of the propagation. That Eon was slain at the hands of another Eon.
I don't understand. They're all Eons. Why do they want to fight?
I mean, they all have paths, so eventually, maybe some paths collide with each other and the strongest one wins.
Are you really from the Xianzhou? Other eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaoshe. Isn't destroying the Eon Yaoshe the Alliance's cherished aim?
Damn, you just shut her up. She's like, alright, yeah.
Of course I know. Well, I know a little. My mom made me practice with swords all day. I didn't really go to school.
Oh. You don't have an education.
In
okay,
that
I
case,
got you.
let's just change the subject. If you don't know about the feud between the Hunt and the Abundance, I'm afraid there's just too much to explain.
Fine. How's this for a subject? What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Oh, this one? It's a casket. More commonly
coffin,
known as a coffin. It's for containing the remains of the deceased.
So you just have your coffin ready for when you bite the big one?
Deceased? Aren't you a merchant?
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Xianzhou. Ah, I'd quite forgotten. For long life species, death is probably a distant concept.
Nope. The Cloud Knights spend a lot of time on the battlefield. Death is a common occurrence.
Damn, they have to slide it down.
We don't put bodies in boxes. Coffins. In the Xianzhou, people go to the Hall of Karma in the Ten Lords Commission and consecrate the names and jade abacuses of the dead. It's our way of saying goodbye. The Foxians and the Videodora have their own ceremonies. Foxian soldiers place their dead in star skiffs and then let them drift out into the stars. They call it the returning.
It's not as raw as the Viking ones where they literally just put that motherfucker in a boat and burn that bitch down in the sea.
As for the Videodora, they're more mysterious.
I thought they didn't die, but they just reincarnate.
When a Videodora is very old or has a fatal injury, they turn into an egg that looks like a pearl. When the shell breaks, they come out looking young again. My mom calls the Videodora long scions. When I was young, she told me stories of how the Videodora could turn into dragons. I don't know if that's true.
They got sovereigns in this universe too. It's true. It's just a legend. Only special Videodora. Okay, that's a very specific one.
What do you know? Silent but deadly speaks.
Your mother is right. The Videodora are long scions. They are descendants of the Eon of Permanence.
Oh.
That was why some, but not all, could turn into dragons. The power was a rare inheritance, passed down only to those who could successfully complete numerous rites and challenges. For the inheritor, it was hard to say whether it was a blessing or a curse.
I've heard the story of Long the Permanence and their descendants. Many myths and legends praise the Aeon for a rich and immortal life. But for some reason, the Aeon disappeared among the stars without a trace. Almost as if they had never existed, leaving only their descendants. Every life has its limit. Even the Aeons are not truly immortal and will eventually reach the end of their lives.
Let me ask you one more question. Do you know the person in the coffin?
There's somebody in the coffin?
Yes.
Friend?
No.
So, a sweetheart?
Miss, whatever gave you that impression? The individual in the coffin is neither friend nor relative. We met only once. By chance, I made someone a promise, and so I have to run this errand. Let's leave it at that, shall we? I think we've all had enough rest.
Alright, now this is just mysterious as fuck. You got that auto-apocalypse look going for you. And I don't know much about that, but all I heard that this motherfucker, auto-apocalypse, is a demon. So, you just say you got somebody in a coffin, and yeah. Alright, let's just move on.
Mara struck.
Yes, it was.
It looks like someone's hurt.
Wait! Let's think before we act.
Hey, it's enjoyyyy. Hey, how you doing, enjoyyyy?
Silent but deadly. Locha, let's charge in together. If we take them out quickly, we can rescue the girl.
What happened to us letting you handle it?
I've only got 2 hands. Please, I'll wangle you a prize for your bravery or something when it's all over.
Oh, you didn't resuscitate.
Miss, are you okay? What do you think?
I think
Sorry,
you're fine.
I didn't see any blood, so I thought you were okay. You're a puppet. My motor is broken. I can't move.
I happen to have some medical knowledge. Perhaps I can treat the young lady's injuries?
I think this relates more to mechanics than
it's just
medicine.
She's a puppet. I think we should just take her to the Realm Keeping Commission.
Don't worry, Miss Sushang. Leave it to me.
Alright then, Lucha, you got it.
You might get an aching or numbing sensation, but it shouldn't be too painful. Do you think you can hold still?
It won't work. My body is mechanical, not flesh and blood.
Be it mechanical or organic, we're still dealing with composite substances. I just hope you'll tolerate my methods.
Curious. How... What kind of medical knowledge is this?
Oh fuck, man. You just healed the machine. Oh.
Very good. We, no longer need to return to the Realm Keeping Commission. The mission continues. As a judge in the employ of the Ten Lords Commission, I am forbidden from interfering in the affairs of outsiders. However, seeing as you came to my aid, a word of advice. Leave as soon as possible. I came to address the root of our crisis by arresting a fugitive, a Stellaron hunter. This villain possesses exceptional swordsmanship and wields a divine weapon. They are extremely dangerous. If it hadn't been for a strange accident, my wingspan might have been cut short.
Strange accident?
You good, Donna? Meanwhile, in a divination commission.
Even Eons can be killed.
Awesome. So your plan is to kill an Eon?
Are you kidding? That's not what we want.
And what
I
do
just
you
want
want?
to tell stories from the past. Stories about Eons that have fallen.
Alright then, spin them then.
Lon the Permanence, Drilla the Beauty, Anna the Order, Tazeron the Propagation, Akivili the Trailblaze.
Alright, I've heard of a lot of them, but who the fuck is Enna the
These
Order?
names were once known all over the universe. Now they've all but disappeared, leaving behind only masterless paths.
Wait, okay, is Enna the one that got consumed by fucking the Jipe, the Harmony?
Currently, there are 3 ways an eon can perish known to humanity. 1. Paths with overlapping concepts will eventually collide, and the broader path will engulf the narrower one. That's how Enna the Order was assimilated by
Yeah.
Harmony. 2. In a war between eons, the stronger side will annihilate the weaker one. That's how Tazeron the Propagation fell. Under the guidance of the Hunt, the Cienjo Alliance travels the universe exterminating abominations cultivated by the Abundance.
Who the fuck killed Tazeroth?
So, the Cienjo too are engaged in this process.
Yeah, how the fuck did Tazeroth die?
After the disappearance of Long the Permanence, Tazeronth divided the Eon's path. In the process, Tazeronth became a new Eon, known as the Propagation. My understanding is that Tazeronth, or Imperator Insectorum to some, didn't last long. When the swarm disaster began to take hold, Tazeronth was attacked and killed by multiple Eons.
Damn, they said we are not about to have a swarm situation in this fucking universe. Everyone, kill him. We will not have a swarm in this fucking galaxy. Every other universe can have one, not this one.
What do you think? Fascinating stories, no?
It's cool.
They're the kind of stories that folks on the straight and narrow would never tell you.
Why? But the third way.
Hold on. Any minute now.
Alright, I don't know if you're trying to edge yourself or something, but I just want to know what the third way is, man.
It's begun.
Aha, the Eonification? What are you talking about? That tree is growing. Is that the invasion tree? Man, Turles will be fucking splurging right now. Oh, hello there, sir.
Let's go, Blady. 2 more places to visit.
Okay, so that just happened. That just happened.
Escape?
Where were
How are
you?
we gonna explain this to the Master Diviner?
How are you gonna explain this to me, March? You have a fucking bow and arrow. She just walked off. Blade blocked me. You still had an opening to shoot. Blade could have gone to deflect the shot. I could have gone with the lance, butted him in the knee, at least got him down. Then I could have missiled my way over to Kafka, and boom, went off the ledge. I could have probably suffered some injuries and casualties there, but still. Then again, you'll probably get executed by Blade, but still. It would have been a lot less smoother for them, you know?
If what she said is true, we won't have to explain anything.
Exactly. What about the tree?